Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. And thank you already for the one thumbs up. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to the live. I am your host, Miss Regenia. And as you can see by the title, it says you got 28 days. 28 days. 28 days for what? Well, look at your calendar. What is today's date? If you know today's date, hey, comment in the chat. How many days has already passed in the month of May? Because you have to understand as a content creator, as a YouTuber, as a video influencer, as a monetized channel, that number right there, 28, means something. As a matter of fact, there are some other numbers. There are some other numbers you need to keep in mind if you are a content creator, YouTuber. 7 days, which makes up to be one a week. Okay. But let's start with the 28 days, you guys, because that one is most important. YouTube does everything in a timely manner. That's why you have to manage your time. Thank you for the two thumbs up. Yeah, you have to manage your time wisely. We all get the same amount of time, which is 24 hours in a day, right? 24 hours in a day. I don't care where you live on the other side of the world. We all get the same 24 hours in one day. How you use your time is up to you. Shanji, hello, my friend. Welcome, Shanji. How are you? And thank you for dropping down my share partner, my moderator, my hey, I'm a member over there at Shanji's Girl, everybody. So make sure y'all check her out, join her family, become a member today. And Shanji, how are you? I hope you are fine. Mama, happy Mother's Day to your mom. She's a wonderful woman, and you're doing a great job, Shanji, of taking care of mom. Let me go ahead and thank you in advance for sharing this live because you always share the live. And I appreciate that. You've been sharing me for a long time. I've been sharing you for a long time. That's what we do. The name of this video is You Got 28 Days. 28 days here on YouTube if you are a content creator, because let's go with the number two. Okay, two is a good number for YouTube. Seven is a good number for YouTube, and 28. I might need to take that down and get me a scratch off card or get me a lotto card for the 2, 7, and 28. Let's start with the two. Every 2 days, guys, YouTube calculates all of the likes that you've gotten, all of the subscribers that you have gotten. That's right. Like Shandy, when she goes live and everybody goes into her chat and engage. She might get 20 people. She might get 30 people. They may stay in there for at least 15 minutes because she'll get a 1 hour credit, okay, for every person that stays 15 minutes in her chat. Okay, or they may just stay 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. She still get credit for all of the minutes that people come to her chat. But that 15 minutes, wow, is a winner because she will gain 1 hour credit on her watch time with YouTube. And every 2 days, if you have the YouTube studio, better known as TubeBuddy, you can go in your back office and you can see how many watch time hours you have accumulated in the last 2 days. Hey, Evie. Wow, my, how you doing, Evie? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming by. My goodness, it is an honor to have you here again today. Yes, congratulations to Evie, who is, uh, wow, she has over 100,000 subscribers, and she too is from the Philippines. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I have moderated you over here on this channel. I thought I did, but I got so many channels, I can't keep up. So you are now a moderator here. And thank you for making me a moderator on your channel as well. So, yes, you guys, number two is a very important number for YouTube because every 2 days, you will know what's going on with your channel. It is no way for you not to know. If you have Tube Buddy, all you got to do is go to your analytics and you will be able to see how your channel is growing or not growing. If you do not have TubeBuddy, if you do not have it, it's free. All you have to do is go over to Play Store. Go to Play Store at the top where it says search, type in YouTube Studio, click download the app, and it automatically will begin to connect with your YouTube channel. And boy, I tell you, it is the best thing that you could ever do is to connect with Tube Buddy. And shout out to Tube Buddy. Let me go ahead and drop the word Tube Buddy in my chat just in case somebody doesn't hear me very well. They can at least see what I'm talking about. Tube Buddy, better known as YouTube Studio. So the number two is a very important number because every 2 days, YouTube calculates, you know, what's going on with your. Okay, number seven. That's another lucky number for YouTube. Why? Because every 7 days, YouTube will give you a weekly report. Honey, when I came through YouTube 7 years ago, they didn't have that. You just wondered, you just did not know. But YouTube has improved. So every 7 days, if you go to your back office, in other words, if you go to your analytics in YouTube Studios, you will be able to see how many people has been watching your channel, how many likes that you got, how many comments. I mean, it is wonderful. Yeah, every 7 days, you will get a weekly report on your channel. So that is another lucky and important number for YouTube. Now, my title says 28, and 28 is the biggest number and the most important number because that after 28 days, YouTube would calculate all of the money that you have made on your channel. Yes, honey, YouTube would calculate all of the advertisement and the money you made from that. YouTube would calculate all of your super chats. Just remember, they get a certain percentage of your super chat, but they calculate that. Then it's your super thanks. When you're sleeping and somebody is watching your replay, but they are supporting your channel financially, YouTube gets a percentage of that, but YouTube calculates that. Then it's the newest feature, the target goal. When you go live and you put out your target goal, when people super chat you and help you reach your goal, YouTube calculates that. Okay, so after 28 days, YouTube calculate all of the money that you made and will give you the results. Okay, so when does it start? Okay, for all of you new content creators, the first day of the month, like May 1st that just passed, the first day of the month is the beginning of a new pay period. Okay, so whatever today's date is right now, if you've been working, you have already accumulated so many super chats, so many super thanks, so many target goals. If you sold anything out of your YouTube store, the advertisement that's been going on all of your channels, YouTube is calculating all of that, and you will know on the 10th. That's another good number of every month. If you go to your back office, your YouTube studio, you will know exactly what you will be getting on the 21st. Let me say that again. After 28 days in every month, YouTube calculates all of the money that you have made here on YouTube. And by the 10th of every month, you will know what your check is going to be on the 21st. Now, depending on your bank, you should get a direct deposit on the 21st or on the 22nd or on the 23rd. Now, if you are saying, well, if I could just make $100 right now, I'm new, I'm still trying to learn. If I could just make $100 a month, I'll be happy because that's $1,200 a year. Okay, well, we're going to take $100. You're trying to make $100. Okay, well, you're going to need a lot of views. Okay, you're going to need at least 79,000 views. 7900. So if YouTube does everything in 28 days, if you divide 28 into 79,000, that will show you how many views that you're going to need in 28 days. Okay? And it looks like in 28 days, if you do at least 28 videos, you're going to need 3,000 views per video. You'd be like, what? Wait. Okay. If I do one live stream a day for 28 days, I'm going to need at least 3,000 views on each video to make 79,000 views so that I can make $100. Okay. Well, hey, you might, say, well, I can barely make 1,000 views on one video. Well, you know what you got to do? You got to do more. You just got to do more. You got to put in the time. There are some content creators who are saying that they get a check like every 3 months. If they would do more live streams, they would get a check more often. You follow me? If they do shorts, throw in the shorts. If they would do more shorts, they will probably do, make more money. But just look at YouTube as a job since you're trying to make $100 a month. That's your minimum. You say, I got work, I got school. If I can just make $100 a month, that will pay for some gas. That will buy a couple of groceries. Okay. You still need to put in the time some kind of way. You follow me? So try to increase your live streams because that's where the most money comes from. Because when people come to your live stream, they can super chat you. If they're watching your replay, they can super thank you. As a matter of fact, YouTube is now putting the super thanks link on some of your shorts. If you got some pretty good shorts, then you will see that YouTube, I've gone to my channel and watched my own shorts. And that's another thing, you guys. When you do a live stream, go back and look at your own live stream. You may take some notes. You might have made some, you might see some areas where you can improve, but you got to look at your own self. You know what I mean? You look at your own live stream and you will catch a lot of errors. You say, oops, I could have spoke a little louder, or oops, I could have did a little bit more here, a little bit less here. My lighting could have been better here. Critique your own live stream. That is the only way you're going to get better. Okay. But yes, if one video a day is not bringing you 3,000 views a day, then you might have to go live 3 times. You might have to do three 30-minute lives or 3 1 hour lives. You follow me? So if you are working for YouTube, putting in 3 hours a day, and you're only working 5 days a week, with 3 times 5 is 15. So what you're doing is working part-time. You get it? And that's your choice. So we got full-time content creators, part-time content creators, and sometime content creators. Which one are you? It all depends on you, and the sky is the limit. Now, for those of you who are trying to get monetized, you just started your YouTube channel, you're over here from TikTok, you came over here from Instagram, you came over here from X, you came over here from Twitch, you follow me, and you started a YouTube channel. If you need channel promotion, hey, let me know. It's only $50 and you can get started right away. It's easy to get started, and you must have a cash app because that's how you would pay for your channel promotion. If you need coaching, you might say, well, I don't know anything about YouTube. I just started my channel and I need some coaching. I need some classes. Okay, consider coming over here. My rates are good. It's only $300, and I will coach you all the way to your 1K. In fact, I will coach you all the way up to monetization. I've done it for so many people on here, and I'm happy to see that they are still monetized and doing well. So that makes me smile. That means I did a good job. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. You got 28 days. Look at today's date. And if you haven't gotten busy yet, you've just been busy with life, count the days that are left. Go ahead and do the best that you can do with the days that are left, because June 1st is the beginning of a new pay period. So everything that we are doing now in the month of May goes to June's paycheck. Now, on the 21st of this month, there are going to be a lot of smiling faces. There are going to be a lot of YouTubers that, who has worked very, very hard in the month of April, and they're looking forward to that money that they're going to get on the 21st of May. And they're working now trying to get that check coming in on the 21st of June, right on time for summer. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers all over the world. You are awesome. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to the grandmothers, the new mothers, the expecting mothers, the mother-in-law, the foster mothers, the stepmothers, the church mothers, the neighborhood mothers. Boy, happy Mother's Day. I was talking to my daughter because she's not a mom yet, but she has 3 godchildren. She went to school, and her little college friends, I know them all. There's about five ladies that they all went to they all graduated at the same time, and they have started their families already. She has not. She is the godmother to 3 of her college mates. So she invited me to go to church with her on Sunday because I'm her mother, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to come home and cook and eat at home. But I told her, I said, listen, you're going to need to get your godchildren's mother a gift. It could just be a nice card or whatever you want to get them. And she was like, Mom, I never even thought about that. I'm like, yes, those are your godchildren. So it would just be a good idea to get the mothers of your godchildren's a little gift, because their children are not in school, because when we were in school as children, the teacher would have this art class. And on Mother's Day, we would be there making all of these cards to give to mom for Mother's Day. Because Mother's Day would always be on a Sunday, right? So on Friday, we would have this art class and we would be in there creating a Mother's Day card. Well, my daughter's godchildren are small. They're not in school. So yet, the mother, to her godchildren really don't have anybody to really give them a Mother's Day card yet. So you guys be safe out there. Thank you for watching. Share this video if you are able. And shout out to Evie. She told me that she's sharing, and I appreciate her sharing me from the Philippines. It's nighttime there and daytime here. Both Evie and Shandry shared me out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to share your link here in the chat too. Bye bye now. Okay, I wasn't able to share the link, but moderators, you are welcome to share your link in the chat. Miss Eb and Miss Shanji, if you're still here, go ahead and share your link in the chat.